What up, folks? Today, we are here for the long-awaited durability update on the Soldier Tank BBCOR right here. We have a brand new one still in the wrapper, as you can see. And for a little bit of context, we reviewed this bat, and it was going amazing. This bat was well on its way to a top 8, if not better, BBCOR ranking. However, we had a catastrophic ending.
The end cap is bugging. It was a little too good to be true.
And today we are here to see if it has, one, been fixed. We're going to take a whole bunch of swings off the pitching machine here. And two, if the performance has changed at all. And then lastly, we'll kind of finish the review. How does this thing compare to some of our top one-piece alloy balanced BBCOR bats? And does this deserve to be in the BBCOR top 8? Highly coveted spot. So let's get a bunch of swings. Here we go. Wrapper still on. Soldier Tank. So the goal here is basically get like 50 to 100 good barrels or break the bat. One of those is going to happen. Ow, that was off the end. That's touched. All right, wrapper's off. Oh, that's meat. There we go, 1-on-1. That was freaking hammered. Just top spin city. Really balanced. That's torched. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice my hands. We're going to end cap one. If I can. It's tough. Oh, I did it. All right, let's take a look. All right, so we got 63 at-bats, average exit velo, 94, highest exit velo was 104.4, max distance was 401, and we'll give you a close look here. It looks good, folks. I doubt they would go out and say, hey, we fixed the end cap without actually fixing it, and it seems very, very good so far. It looks the same, but I'm not seeing any sort of separation like we saw last time. From what I remember, about 3/4 of the way into that video, there was a slight sound change. That feels great. With this bat, and that's where things started going south. That's where I think the end cap first popped loose. And weirdly enough, I think that actually helped the feel of the bat. I don't know why, but it made it feel less stiff. This stayed Marucci pingy for the entire round. It was ringing me up the entire round. This reminds me, I have 3 bats in mind that these all feel like. The DeMarini Voodoo 1, the Marucci Cat X2, even the Marucci Cat X, and then the Warstick Bone Saber one piece. Those are all B-tier bats, and this kind of falls right in line. However, we're gonna see if it can hang with an S-tier one-piece alloy. So my initial kind of knee-jerk reaction is that this bat might be a little too balanced. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of my really good contact was low and top spinny, and that is very characteristic of a very balanced, even slightly over-balanced bat. I will say that the pop in the sweet spot felt pretty good for how light this bat is, but I just had a hard time catching really consistent good barrels. and I had a hard time getting good launch trajectory and good backspin, which again, that is super common with the Bone Saber, with the Cat X, with the Voodoo 1. So we're gonna do a little 1v1 showdown. 104.4 is our high to beat. Let's see if the Atlas can do it, or let's see if this thing really deserves to be in the top 8. I mean, keep in mind, this would have to beat out the Marucci Code, the Marucci Cat X, the Marucci Cat X2, the DeMarini Voodoo 1, the Goods One Piece. It would have to really rival the Atlas. So let's find out. All right, so let's try to get like 3 butter barrels with each bat here. Just to mix it up, we're also gonna bring in the Marucci Cat X2, just to kind of see that's a B tier bat, Atlas is an S tier bat. Let's see where this thing falls. Okay, looking for 104. $100.4. Tattooed 101. 100. 103 on great barrels, 101 on good barrels, pretty solid. And since we technically already did it, we'll say our ceiling for the Soldier tank is 104 miles an hour. Now we have the Marucci Cat X2 one piece. Wow, that feels shockingly similar. 102. What was that pitch? Ah, just hands. Pretty good though. Just about there, 102.4. We'll get one more. 101. So a little more consistent, but a little less of a ceiling out of the Cat X2. It even sounds the same. So, all right, Atlas. So immediately, first impression, the most sweet spot by a very noticeable margin. Dude, this thing's a freaking barrel finder. That was just end. Oh, never mind. That was 104. Oh. One more with this, 104.3. Oh, no way. I don't know about that. 107, we'll give the Soldier tank one more. Okay. Frickin' G-hack. Oh. Definitely lighter than the Atlas. Dude, the sweet spot is really, really worse. This is a Voodoo 1, this is a Cat X. Dude, that stings. These 2 bats right here, along with the other Cat X, along with the DeMarini Voodoo 1, along with the Victus Vandal, I would say are great bats for lower velocity and even a little bit lower swing speed. I think off of slower pitching, it's a little bit easier to barrel up a ball perfectly, which is basically what you're challenged to do with these bats. I mean, off of like live arm, 40, 50 mile an hour BP, I think these could really, really succeed. You're going to get a lot of bat speed. It's going to be easy to find barrel. The faster the pitching you face, I would encourage more sweet spots, so something like this. But even as you get higher up to like high-level varsity or college ball, you're probably going to want something more like a Select Power, even like an Icon or a Goods or a Bone Saber hybrid. This is the perfect in-between bat, though, in my opinion. I just don't think the tank is quite there. It definitely felt pretty rigid today. Still a hot bat. Again, still very, very good. If you barrel it perfectly, it's red hot, but this is a Cat X, this is a Bone Saber hybrid, this is a Voodoo 1. This is still the top dog for me in the one-piece alloy space, especially for balanced bats.